Again, good morning. I'm Richard Ellings, president of NBR, since before many of you were born. Not a single promotion in 30 years. Sad, very sad. I originally proposed that we hold this wonderful assembly on the beach at a place called Marymore Park. It's a glorious place just down the hill from the Microsoft headquarters and campus in Redmond, the real Washington. That idea didn't fly. So protesting, actually, my plane didn't include my bag. I am dressed like I was out in Redmond. I apologize for that. Thank you, Dan Ohm, for lending me your jacket and tie. This is a plug for working at NBR. In emergencies, they even dress you. We're here, in fact, for deadly serious discussions, and we can only hold them in our nation's capital. So welcome to this year's Asia Policy Assembly, where I can assert confidently the most important and urgent issues for America and the world, for humankind, I argue, will be addressed. The Indo-Asia Pacific, including Russia, is the locus of world power and ideological, political, and economic competition. And arguably, we're in a period of greatly heightened insecurity and potential for conflict. The topics here today and tomorrow are indeed weighty. Before going into these topics and any further, I'd like to recognize and give special thanks here right at the outset. First to Admiral Fritz Roegge, President of National Defense University, Dr. Laura Juner, who directs the Institute for National Security Studies at NDU, for being our great partners in the endeavor we call the National Asia Research Program, of which the Assembly is a part. I'd also like to thank an old friend, Phil Saunders, of NDU, and NBR Senior VP Roy Camphausen for their leadership of the program. Give special thanks to Ali, who directs much of the work of the program, fellows, and who put this event together. Thanks to them all. The National Asia Research Program, or NARP, was created to be a bridge between academe and policy. And that bridge had several functions. One, to provide policymakers with a deeper understanding of the Asia and Indo-Pacific regions by drawing upon the very best from academe. Second, to provide rising scholars who are devoted to original ideas and research, to provide them with a stronger incentive to focus on issues in Asia of relevance to United States interests. And third, to provide these scholars with effective access to the policy community. With regard to this last point, the National Asia Research Program Fellows have provided opportunities to develop research, writing, and presentation skills geared toward a policy-oriented audience. At the conclusion of their research projects, fellows have the opportunity to engage with government policymakers on the research that they publish. Early this year, NBR and the Institute for National Security Studies at NDU reviewed competitive applications for the NARP Fellowship Program. The 20 scholars who were selected represent more than 19 different universities and research institutions from 13 states across America. Institutions such as Stanford, University of Maine, Stimson Center, Navy War College, Texas A&M, University of Missouri, and so on. Among this group, we have experts in a variety of regions of Northeast Asia and Russia, down to the South Pacific and South Asia, and topical focuses ranging from grassroots politics and tech transfer to economics and military strategy. Together, they represent an expansive and comprehensive view of Asia. As fellows, these 20 scholars each is conducting a policy-relevant research project for the NARP. And over the next 2 days here at the Asia Policy Assembly, their work is integrated and their preliminary findings from their research are integrated into the various panels and breakdown sessions. The research undertaken by the fellows is critical in light of the stakes involved in this challenging region. We'll be discussing this at some length, but to both look at this set of issues comprehensively today, to say that it's a complex international situation is an understatement. So it has to be a deep dive. We can't just skim across the top of these things. And I'm hoping you're going to stay with us, therefore, for the full 2 days. We have a maturing competition. I think we're all aware, and there's I think, very importantly, a growing bipartisan consensus appreciating this competition and what drives it. So, let me just conclude here, just a few opening remarks to say that we're looking forward to the next 2 days. We're looking forward to the scholarship that this program is going to produce. And I hope that you're fully engaged and appreciate the fact that this program, its national scope, and many of the younger folks you've not met before, and are bringing them to you. Anyway, thank you very much. Admiral Roegge.
Well, good morning, everybody. I am Vice Admiral Roegge, President of the National Defense University, and I'm delighted to just briefly add my own welcome to you to this 2019 Asia Policy Assembly. As a recent commander of the U.S. Pacific Submarine Force, I have a keen personal recognition of the crucial importance the Indo-Pacific region plays in U.S. security policy, and along with our partners, friends, and allies. And therefore, also, I think, a keen appreciation of the importance of having high-quality, thoughtful research to inform policy and strategy. That's why NDU is proud to partner with the National Bureau of Asian Research to co-sponsor both the National Asia Research Program and, of course, this Asia Policy Assembly. So thank you for joining us and contributing to this important dialogue. During the next 2 days, you'll get a chance to engage with leading experts and senior policymakers to discuss critical policy issues in the Indo-Pacific. Conveniently, they are the issues that are already addressed in this ambitious program, almost as if by design. Much of the discussion will focus one way or another on China. And as the strategic competition heats up, it is critical to have our best possible understanding of activities in the region and around the world, how it affects the United States and our allies and partners, and what policy initiatives will best advance our interests. So the discussion over the next 2 days will provide valuable input and understanding to help develop more effective policy and strategy. And I am especially pleased that, as Dr. Ellings referred to, you will have the opportunity to hear from and be informed by the research of our fellows of the 2019 National Asia Research Program as they present their research findings. The strategic goal of this program is to connect some of the nation's brightest young Asian scholars with the Washington, D.C. policy community. And this is a great group of experts with many useful insights, so I hope that not only will you enjoy learning of the work, but you take the opportunity to get to know them and to learn from them. And again, finally, I would like to again thank Rich and the National Bureau of Asian Research, and of course, NDU's own Institute for National Strategic Studies under Dr. Laura Jr. for their leadership and the great work of their teams to organize this policy assembly. So please join me in thanking all of them for their efforts. And thank you once again for joining us.